Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Happy midday to you folks. This is Storm Track 7 meteorologist Robbie coming to you. Here's a quick look at what we've got in current satellite and radar temperatures included as well. Right around that freezing mark. I think highs today will be right around freezing to just above freezing. So that's what we're looking at. It's going to be the first time in quite a while as well. But the wintry mix that we saw this morning, mainly for southern areas, pretty much off to our east now. And we'll be seeing cloud coverage that you can see to the south. That'll be expanding to the north. It'll be pretty much cloudy later on this afternoon. We do have some peaks of sun here and there across portions of the area. But we did have a yellow alert day this morning. That's out of the way now. But again, tonight into tomorrow, at least through the midday hours of tomorrow, we're going to be dealing with another batch of wintry mix. Could be seeing some ice accumulations, maybe even some light or minor snow accumulations as well. I'll be talking about that in just a moment here. But again, main areas basically along and south of Highway 20. North of there, though, could still see a glaze of ice, even some light snow. But again, I'll talk about that in just a moment here after we go through future track. So later on this afternoon, again, cloud coverage will begin to increase. Pretty much cloudy by these late afternoon, early evening hours. Temperatures you can see right around freezing. Then say around the midnight time frame. That's when it looks like the onset of precipitation begins to occur for southern areas. Starting down there, looks like it'll start off as rain as well. But as it slowly and gradually creeps up to the north, it looks like temperatures again drop a little bit to their morning lows, at least by tomorrow morning. Again, right around that freezing mark. Now you will see some temperatures here just above freezing. That's what we could be doing with some of that icing potential. And with this particular data, maybe the batch of precipitation will be a little bit farther north and west. Again, there's still some question marks with that, but it does look like it'll be a widespread batch of wintry mix or mixed bag of precipitation that we're seeing. And again, you see a lot of blue, so there is the chance for some snow, some wet snow to mix in with this precipitation. Otherwise, it looks like it'll be moving out of the area during the afternoon hours tomorrow. And once highs by that point are reached, it should just be pretty much slightly above freezing, which will allow road conditions, if there are any concerns at least tomorrow morning, to pretty much drastically improve during the afternoon, especially during the evening time frame by that point. Now with this, we do have winter weather advisories for southern locations. They go into effect around 6 o'clock this evening. I still think the onset is around that midnight, 10 o'clock to midnight time frame. Northern counties, it goes into effect at midnight tonight, lasting through the noon hour of tomorrow. Now in terms of the ice accumulation, I think that's the bigger concern with this. I'd say between along Highway 20 south to about I-80. That's where it looks like the best potential, at least for up to 1/10 of an inch. Obviously, that would cause some pretty dangerous and hazardous travel, something to be aware of. The light pink shading that you see, even across those northern areas and down to the south, far southern areas, maybe more of a rain mix with the precipitation. But again, to the north, could still see a glaze of ice and maybe upwards of 1 inch of snow as well. That's all the gray that you see here. We'll see about a trace to 1 inch of snowfall in total from any snow that does fall with this. Otherwise, before we get to that tonight to tomorrow, let's get through the rest of today. We could see some spotty drizzle, maybe freezing drizzle in some locations. Highs right around that freezing mark, if not slightly above, down to the south. Road conditions will continue to improve as well from that mess this morning. Otherwise, tonight, talking about more of that wintry mix like we mentioned. We're also going to have the chance for some patchy, dense fog to develop, but lows tonight, most in the upper 20s to the north, right around that freezing point for central and southern areas. This will pretty much move out by after midday tomorrow, before another batch moves in tomorrow night into Wednesday. It looks like temperatures are at least a degree or two warmer, which would really benefit us in at least eliminating more of a wintry mess, more in the form of rain, especially for our southern counties. Heading into Thursday, some of this could stick around, but for the rest of the week into the weekend, lots of cloud coverage, but remaining mild compared to what we've seen recently with highs in the 30s.